This is my gear in my backpack. I am at Wyalusing State Park in Bagley, Wisconsin. This is my gear list. I'm only here for 2 days, and I'm not really backpacking. I'm car camping, but this is all the gear I would bring with me if I was backpacking.
Hi everybody, it is a cold January here in the upper Midwest, snow outside today, so I thought I would work on this video I started back in October. I have a couple of updates on the video, so when I have replaced some gear I will show that to you. And by no means am I an expert on what to bring, and everybody has their own little special way, but this is just what I do.
Starting from water. I bring this blue. This is really good to carry extra water. I also use it when I need to fill up my Sawyer filter, and it's also good for coffee because it's great for anything hot. So coffee or tea or something like that, then you have something to drink out of. This is my water bladder. I think it's a 3-liter. This is just a piece of plastic. I use this all the time when I'm taking my stuff out. If I don't have like a nice picnic table like this, then I can set everything on there if the ground's wet. So then when I take it all out of my backpack, I can set it on that, and also it gives me something to sit on at night. These are my personal hygiene things. I have a toothbrush with baking soda. I don't bring toothpaste because it's really hard to rinse off if you don't have a lot of water, and the baking soda, if you swallow it's not a big deal. These are personal care items. Alcohol prep pads, sleeping pills, ibuprofen, barrette, fingernail clippers, earplugs, chapstick, ponytail holder, wet ones, band-aids, hand lotion, and these are to tape up your feet if you have a hot spot. I forget what they're called. But it comes in a big roll, and I just cut down the rolls and put it on like this back tape.
One thing I had forgot to list was on here, because it was October, was sunscreen and bug spray. I didn't need them on this trip, but it's certainly something that I would bring in the middle of summer. Of course, hand sanitizer.
This is just a rag that I use to, I don't know, if I need it for anything, cleaning dishes, cleaning myself, whatever. Just some wipes. This is my combination hairbrush mirror. My blow-up pillow. And this isn't very soft, so I just have a pillowcase to put over it so then I can sleep better.
The changes I made was I replaced my pillow. What I like about it is it seems like it's really soft on the outside, so I won't need to bring an extra pillowcase.
This is my jacket. Probably one of the best coats I ever bought. These are all the clothes I have. My clothes I put in these vacuum seal bags, but you don't have to vacuum seal them. If you just squish them, then it does kind of the same thing to take out all of the air. It's called a Ziploc space bag. My clothes, I'm mostly concerned about, it's October here, mid-October here in Wisconsin, so it could get pretty cold. I have my flannel PJs. I have like a knockoff Under Armour top and pants. I have a comfy bra, a pair of underwear for tomorrow, a pair of socks for tomorrow, fuzzy socks for tonight, and a flannel shirt to wear around the campfire tonight. I also have the jacket, so if I get really cold, I can put that on too. Plus the clothes I'm wearing. For the clothes I'm wearing, it's pretty dry out, so I am wearing my Keen. They're not waterproof or anything like that. I call them my summer hiking, dry weather hiking. I have darn tough socks on, a pair of Gander Mountain, which they're out of business now, pants, which are the best pants I ever bought, and I guess I'll do it this way. A Gander Mountain t-shirt, bra and underwear. I also have this hip clip on, which is, this hip clip is one of the best things I ever bought. my phone can fit up in this pouch, and then I can put my keys or a chapstick or anything else here, and it clips right on your belt or your pants. This is just an emergency raincoat. If I know it's going to rain, I do have a raincoat that I bring, but the weather is supposed to be pretty clear here the next 2 days, so just brought that. This is a beer resistant bag, which is also good for like raccoons and that sort of thing if you don't want them to get into your food at night. Okay, this food is kind of extreme and heavy, but I'm car camping today, so it's a little bit different than normal. 2 nights. So I have beef stroganoff with noodles, and this milk is, which doesn't have to be refrigerated. And I know it's heavy, but I kind of look at it as being like water, you know? You either carry it in milk or you carry the weight in water. I have some oatmeal with raisins and walnuts. And this is extreme, I know, but a butter cake mix with, normally I wouldn't bring this much syrup, but I had it at home and I kind of want to use it up. I would just bring one of those little packs. Coffee and tea. These are beans that you can buy individually. And again, I know it's heavy, but I was going to make beans and Alfredo and tuna for tonight. I always bring a ramen noodle just in case I'm sick or something. It really helps me feel better. And then a Cliff Bar and an apple. Paper plates for something to eat off of. Cooking supplies. So I have a pot here, GSI, my frying pan, which I don't bring all the time. And then the cover for the pot, the cooking fuel, which actually fits right in there, which is really nice. And then the lighters, or what, I'm not sure even what you call this. And then they both have cases here.
I have replaced my burner system with a pocket rocket, which saved me a little bit of weight.
When I go, I always put a napkin in here because otherwise this rattles the whole time you're hiking and it kind of drives me crazy. My water filtration system. This is the Sawyer water filter. And this all comes in a bag, and then I also carry iodine tablets just in case something goes wrong with the water filter. These are things like my headlamp, my knife, matches, fire starter, regular matches and waterproof matches, and a fire starter.
Forgot to list was my electronics. So I have my cell phone, my camera, and my MP3 player.
Just a bag to carry my trash in, my tent before the flies put on, fly on, and forgot my Thermarest sleeping mat.
I also got a compression sack to put my Thermarest sleeping mat in.
My sleeping bag.
I'm going to start storing my sleeping bag in a space saver bag.
My backpack, and then my good old Poncho Liner, which takes up a lot of space, but it smushes down, so I usually put it in last and just put it in all the crevices. But it is like the best thing ever made because it keeps you warm, but it's not very heavy. So this is all of my stuff. It's hard to believe all of this will fit into that backpack. I end up with just over 34 pounds, including all my food and water and fuel and the clothes I'm wearing, with a base weight of just over 21 pounds. But that's all my stuff and all my gear. Thank you so much for watching.